Hello awesome people, what is going on? It is BradPhusion here and welcome back to more Space Engineers Ascension. So in the last episode, which was basically 2 episodes combined, we had come across our latest station, which was the Signum Somnus, or the Somnus Station. Which the Somnus Station is, as far as what you guys confirmed with me, it is basically a place about resting, or a place about sleeping, or really Somnus means sleep or rest. So I thought that was kind of interesting, and I got a little bit of background story on how the sarcophaguses, or sarcophagus, oh wow, that was a tongue twister, how the sarcophaguses, I'm still saying that wrong, how that actually works. Apparently that's used for the bad guys to regenerate their health and so on and so forth. Anyway, today I am going to be doing 2 main things. The first thing is building my little teeny tiny hauler that I showed you guys in a Fusion Industries video just 2 days ago, about 2 or 3 days ago, which I will do at the start of the episode, and then the second part of the episode will be me still continuing in this general direction exploring. Now, I've been considering something before I started recording, that is how I would get Kara back if I wanted to get Kara back through any of the gates here. Now, we only have one gate, and this is the gate on the inside here, and admittedly, this is probably the gate I'd rather send Kara through, as she can actually, well, she could fit inside of it if I actually gave her access. Now, there's not that many places Kara can actually fit inside here. The only thing I can think of doing is coming up here and removing what would essentially be 4 thrusters, and a hole in the roof, like a hole, I think it would be like 2 by 4, I think. So 2 by 3 to get Kara inside here so she can use the gate. That is something I'm considering, but it's not something I really would like to do. Admittedly, I could get rid of 1 row, just those 2 thrusters and that armor block right there, but that would require me to get rid of Kara's landing gear, which kind of would suck because I need the landing gear, obviously, when we are moving, that way Kara can keep up with the ship. So that's a little bit of a strange thing. Anyway, I'm going to head back over here towards our base, which should be loaded. That's kind of cool. It kind of just flung me out there, but anyway. So we're all the way far over there. I can't even see our beacon because we are basically out of range. We are behind Signum Somnus by about another 20 or so thousand meters, which is kind of cool. So anyway, I'm going to start by building the small ship here. I'm going to go new small ship and place that right down, and once I have the construction components, obviously, we will need to use the projector to get this thing done as well. Shouldn't be the biggest issue in the world, but it's for you, some of you maybe, some of you. I'll need to build a reactor as well, so if I can get enough components to do that, I think I'd be happy. Are you still producing this stuff? No, you're not. Okay. I know I still have a fair amount of resources over here processing. I believe I have the... It's still doing platinum right now. So, I mean, we can move on to doing other stuff. Is that all the gold we have? Are we actually out of gold now? We might be actually out of gold. I assumed I had plenty, but I might be... Yeah, I'm actually low on gold, so I might actually have to do a little bit more farming, or not farming, a little bit more mining. I say farming as if it's some sort of grindy mechanic. It is kind of grindy. I know I'm talking a lot, but I am still doing stuff in the background as I am talking. So not really gonna need to weld that so much, but we will need a reactor and a projector, so I'll get you here, and the projector... Wait, I mean, do you need a reactor to power a projector? I always assumed that's how it worked. I didn't actually really study it too much in that regard. I think that's how these things rotate. I, again, don't really use them that often enough to say whether or not that is how... Oh, I'm messing up with the rotation here because I'm not on the right axis. Let me just quickly get this around here. Yes. And now we need you on the bottom. Okay, if this isn't what it needs, then I'll just quickly fix it up with something else as well. Motor and large steel tube, not too bad. Where are you, motors? There you are. Sweet. And we'll get that built. Again, don't think that's all I need, because obviously I need some way of accessing it. And it's red because it doesn't have any power. So we will need to just quickly build one of these Dubalakis. Need 1 reactor component and another 2 computer. So we have more computer, but do we have any reactor components in any of our containers? I thought we did. Reactor. Apparently not. We don't even have any reactors called reactors. Probably because we only had the 1, or the 2 that are called Navitas. So that is it for that. I could probably make just 1. Oh, that's using stuff we have plenty of, so yeah, not really a big deal there. We'll grab you, and we'll quickly weld you. Now we only really need to power this temporarily, like I said, enough to get the main ship itself up and running. So, once you're done, I'll deposit everything back in here. Now the issue is, and this is why I was considering opening up car, is that I don't know if I can weld all of this myself. I might be able to do a majority of it, but I don't know how much of it I will actually be able to do. And the one thing I'm actually also kind of considering is this base's power, because if I sit inside the seat here, I have 17 hours of power left. Now that is still a long time. It's not like the shortest time in the world, but I'll need some way to access its reactors. Now I don't even know where they are. Actually, we have an antenna. I'm a fool. I was like, you know, I need to figure out where these are, but yeah, we have an antenna now. They are. Oh, right. I need the staircase. That's easy enough. I could probably just quickly access them if I need to. Okay. That issue's now gone, resolved. I thought that would be a little bit harder than that. I did not just do that. We're fine. Oh, that would have been awkward. Okay. So you're done. Now I need you to get the hauler blueprint. Does that work? Is that workable, or is that not workable? Because this is what I'm going to be creating. This is a small, little teeny inventory type management ship of sorts. Okay, so that doesn't seem like it wants to work. So I'm going to maybe rotate you one way or another. I think I'm going to get you one way or okay. Okay, that didn't really help us at all. I'm trying to figure out which rotation is which rotation here. I know some people find this a lot easier than I do, but that's kind of what I want. Is that the stuff on the top or is that the stuff on the bottom? I think that's where the landing gear would then go. So unless I raise you up, that's definitely not raising you up. Because I think I don't understand the okay, that's a little bit better. But I don't like having the reactor right there. I need to move you up even further, I think. We'll get this. We'll get this. I'll probably fast forward this. Now, that should be fine, given if I toggle this thing on and off again. Off, on. Yes! Yes, we are good. Okay. Starting out with the worst of the worst to build, but, I think we'll be fine to build this, so let's get this done, shall we? I'm going to fast forward until obviously I can't do any more myself, but we shouldn't have too big of a deal getting this thing actually built. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we are mostly done now. The only real thing I actually need is gold, because gold is used in the production of computer components and thruster components, which are two things we actually need to get this thing done. So I'm going to head back. I'm going to then use Kara again to hopefully get us some more gold on one of these asteroids that we have currently stopped by. So I'm going to get inside Kara, because it's a little bit easy for me to control it, just in case something goes... Oh, actually, should I stay back? I think we can control Kara from here, even with her... So I'm pretty sure her range isn't too bad. If I go over to her control panel. 5,000. See, I don't want to risk losing her. I'll just go with her. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world. We'll detach and we'll head out towards this one right in front. Now, again, I'm looking for gold. That's the only real thing I'm interested in, and I need a lot of it to get what I need to get done. I don't think it's needed in superchargers, though it might be. I didn't realize I was anywhere near being out of gold until I started running out of computer components, and then I needed thruster components, which I don't have any of, unless Kara does. I know Kara has an inventory. She has some things in here. I don't even know why she has all this stuff in here. But she does have them. But she doesn't have any. She doesn't have anything necessary. So, no biggie. We'll now resume our search for gold. Hopefully we'll find something in a short amount of time here. Let's apply the dampeners here. And again, let's hope something comes up on our screen that would be helpful, please, game. Give us something nice, not iron. I'm going to fast forward so I can actually find something. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows. We'll see, obviously, in a few moments. So it was at this point in the video that something goes terribly wrong. Upon flying towards this asteroid, the game decides to stutter a little, as it normally does when it decides to load in more detail. Now, I didn't pay any attention to this when I was playing, as it happens quite frequently. However, this caused something I didn't expect. From this point onwards, the rest of the footage retains this stuttering effect. Now, to counter this, I'm basically going to fast forward the rest of the footage so it isn't so noticeable for you guys until the very end, where something even stranger happens. After spending a few moments from flying to asteroid, I finally come across one with gold, which I'm able to collect about 30,000 kilos of, and this will allow me to finish the little resource transport drone, which until this point I hadn't actually told you guys the name yet. As homage to an awesome TV show and the fact that my world is based around Stargate, I decided to go with Kino, as I feel it's relevant and it suits rather nicely. With that said, I'm going to fast forward to the final section of today's video, which I'm going to play in real time because, again, something strange happened. I'm not too sure if it's because my game was being bugged or broken, which seems highly likely, but I won't spoil it yet. Just keep in mind that this last segment I'm going to be showing you guys in real time has this stuttering effect, so before you guys go down in the comments and start complaining that the last bit of the footage looks really shitty, yeah, it does. I admit it looks really shit, but I actually feel that this deserves to be seen, as I do ask a very important question towards the end of it that I feel you guys would need to hear, and even what happened in this segment was rather strange in itself. And again, I don't know whether it was because the fact that the game was still messing up that I didn't notice at first, so it just kept getting worse and worse and worse until this happened. Again, I don't know what caused it. It could be because of this weird stuttering and this glitch that my game seems to be having. Anyway, I'll leave that here. I'll be playing music for the rest of this fast forwarding segment until this part. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. and we got Kino done. So welcome, or everyone, welcome Kino to the pack, I guess. Kino will be very, very useful, I feel, in the future here. As again, I mean, obviously I'm still backing and forth right now, or going back and forth right now, but at least when we go through the gate, we won't have to constantly dial the gate open and close. Oh, that's it for your capacity, really? I thought you had a big capacity, but it is still decently sized, at least compared to what I can carry anyway. I think you can carry a little over double, so I guess, well, actually, technically, I can go through with Kino by carrying resources myself, not obviously everything, but it's still better than what I... Whoa! So, there you have it. I have no idea what happened at all, but I will be fast forwarding through the rest of the video as the frame rate is still rather terrible. So, I dialed the gate and there was an explosion within the Phoenix, causing me to die and the Phoenix to start moving. Now, once everything calmed down again, the Phoenix had no damage whatsoever, but sadly we lost Kino. Kino went through the gate and exploded on the other side, sending pieces of Kino and resources all over the base. I was able to recover most of the ore, but that was about it. So I have a few theories as to what happened, but I can't be so sure at this point. I have a feeling it might be connected to whatever was causing the stuttering, as maybe the game itself was just bugged out during this session. Who knows, maybe I just overloaded the gate, causing it to become unstable or something like that. But this leads me to my final question of today's video. Was this an unfair death for Kino? Should I count this as a bug and spawn him in like nothing happened, or should I count this as a mistake on my part and actually rebuild him again? Anyway, rest in peace, Kino. I'll leave this here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay awesome, everyone.